Dames en heren, van harte welkom op onze tweede dag van het I.S.I.S Symposium.
Second day of our symposium, where we are talking with each other about the human rights from the perspective of the reincarnated man. Today we will commence with day 2, and to help you a little bit, if you have not been able to come yesterday, what of course is a pity, but we will not punish you for that. We will give you a brief summary of what happened yesterday. Yesterday we spoke about what the working group has been prepared from the human rights, from the perspective of Theosophy. We have presented a preamble where our 3 fundamental principles have been outlined. In short, have been summarized in 3 basic ideas: boundlessness, cyclicity, equality and growth. And emerging from the 7 jewels of wisdom, we have distilled the first 2 jewels. How, from the perspective of Theosophy, should you have a look at human rights, how to deal with that. The first idea is respect of life, and the second establishes universal harmony. What we are talking about is when you look at it from the perspective of unity, that we are from conscious human beings ever growing, that there's no absolute rules which you can describe in full satisfaction, and then in 10 years or after one reincarnation you have to come to the idea that it has been limited, and if you increase your wisdom, that you can look at it much more wiser. Yesterday evening we had a practical confrontation, 2 pretty spectacular movies, how in Africa people live and work together, and we talked about that and how to realize, and it was very difficult yesterday because we have in the Western world such a life which we think is normal, that we do not realize that in other parts of the world it causes situations we do not think about. It's very shocking, and it brings us back to where we are standing now at this moment. Today we continue with the articles we started with yesterday to work them out further, and in total we will arrive at the number of 7. And for you it's good to know that our part of the day today is a little bit different as yesterday. As audience we expect from you much more activity, and we have done that on basis. First you will hear an introduction, the principles. Then we have a workshop together where we can practice and talk. What does it mean in daily life? How can you deal with it? And after that there will be a conclusive presentation from the same speaker who will work it out a little bit further into practical consequences. Your part of the day is much more than in previous years, so we expect more active involvement of you. So we will start with the next couple of articles, which will be done by Barend Voorham, the observation respecting of living of human rights. Barend.